Okay, now I finish with this, but we'll detail on it later. The fundamentals of the path of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. If I say the path in which he revived the pure Islam, the original Islam from the Prophet. The pillar, the fundamentals of the path of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba are true knowledge, one. The second one is correct worship. The third one, good practice. The fourth one, good character, good manners, adapt. And the fifth pillar is to have a good guide to guide you. And the last one is to know the principles of practical tasawwuf, not theoretical tasawwuf, but practical tasawwuf. You practice tasawwuf by purifying your heart, by accompanying a good guide. This is the fundamentals of the path of Cheikh Ahmadou Bamba. There are also the fundamentals of Islam as taught by the Prophet ﷺ to the Sahaba, to the companions. Then later we will detail on all these elements. Al-ilm, through knowledge. Because you can acquire knowledge from a false teacher. That's why we say true knowledge. The second pillar is correct worship. You can see someone practicing worship and it's not correct because he has not true knowledge. And he thinks that he is performing true or correct worship. The third pillar is good practice. Good practice. And the fourth pillar is good manners. Good manners is adab between you and creatures and between you and your Lord. We'll detail on all this. The fifth one is what is called the Mbaye. Take by heart or have a guide who will guide you in your journey to Allah. And the last one is to know and to practice the principles of tasawwuf, the practical tasawwuf, not the theoretical tasawwuf, Sufism. Clear?
Clear.
Clear, Sir Abdul?
Astaghfirullah. Sheikh, could you repeat the first two for me? I'm sorry, I did not hear.
Okay, the first two. The first one is al-ilm, true knowledge. Because we can have false knowledge. Because if you acquire knowledge from a false teacher, you won't have true knowledge. Then the first one, the first principle, the first pillar is true knowledge. The second one is correct worship. And correct worship, we can't do it without true knowledge. Someone who has not true knowledge, he can perform worships and he thinks that he's doing correct worship, and no. Why? Because he has not true knowledge. And the third one is good practice. The fourth one is good manners, good characters, and adab. You have two kinds of adabs, adab between you and your Lord, and adab between you and creatures. And the fifth one is mubaya, take by heart, with a good guide who will accompany you in the journey to Allah. He will teach you, he will educate you spiritually. And the fifth one, the last one, is to know the principles and to practice the principles of practical tasawwuf, not theoretical tasawwuf. And that we can have it from having a good guide. Clear now?
Yes, Sheikh.
Did Musa say Dr. Hakim?
Yes, Sheikh, it's clear.
Okay.
Yes, I got all but you caught this is the pillars of what?
The pillars of Islam as taught by Ahmadou Bamba. Pure Islam as taught by Ahmadou Bamba. Because Ahmadou Bamba got an order from the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to revive Islam as it was. Okay?
Yes, sir.